This is Paranormal Short Session 26 by Keith Evans. Today's date is Friday the 28th of October 2022. I'm at the Chestnut Street Cemetery here in Apalachicola. My YouTube channel is called the Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. Hope you will watch, like, and subscribe and leave me a comment. Today I'm looking at the tomb of Samuel Floyd. He was born in, looks like Winthrop, Massachusetts, September 11th, 1825, and he passed away in Apalachicola, Florida, November 7th, 1867. Apparently he was 12 years, 1 month, and gosh, was that 26 days? It's a right neat, it's got a footstone, it's got a grave cradle with a thick footstone base and a little tombstone at the footstone. It's got a solid base and then another base with just the last name. Another tombstone with a, just information about the person buried here. That's the third part. The fourth part is this long kind of obelisk. And then it's got like a four-sided dormer window type cap. And on top of that's like a little, I don't know, what most people would consider today a cremation urn to put the cremation remains in. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm going to be using my Ovilus Vb, so I want to let the ghosts and spirits know that this footage will, parts of it will be going on Instagram and Facebook, and the entirety will go on YouTube. So if you're a ghost and spirit and you don't want to be a part of that, then please don't choose any words or don't materialize or anything, because if we can see you, then it's going on there. So, let you know. To the best of my knowledge, if you participate in any way, materialize, or choose a word, it will not hurt you at all. Otherwise, it will just lower your energy level. But I think that's going to be anything that you do, since you're electromagnetic energy. So you already probably know that. So choose your words wisely, because you're not going to have enough energy to choose, a whole sentence. I don't know why it's flickering like that. I'm certainly not shaking. The wind is blowing, but maybe it's just blowing the tree behind me and that's causing it. But it is partly cloudy. It was cloudy when I started out. It looked like it might rain. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the Ovilus 5 on. Before I do, I like to ask the ghosts and spirits. I always, I'll ask a couple questions. One is, what is your name? And the other is, do you like it here in Apalachicola? And if so, why do you like it? All right, that's my questions. 3 questions for today. Well, the obelisk is on. Let's see if we get any responses.
Park, cake.
Looks like park, P-A-R-K. And cake, there's a cave. Let me look at it. Cake. C-A-K-E. All right, well, their last name might be Park. I don't know of any last name Cake. Let's see how that... Now, on my image, it's just flickery, like I'm shaking up and down, which I'm not at all. I'm not sure what's causing that. Maybe it won't come out on the video. Let's hope. Otherwise, you're not going to enjoy watching it. So, Park might be a last name. Cake, I don't think, is a last name. And they could like the parks here in Apalachicola. They could like the way people make cake in Apalachicola. See what that other word is. Looks like mustard. M-U-S-T-A-R-D, mustard. You like the mustard in Apalachicola. Yeah, yesterday I had mustard and relish on hot dogs, and it was pretty good. I don't know if you observed that or not. I did have a cupcake yesterday. It was very good. So, anyway, let's look at one of the other older, looks like a infant or baby tombstone. It says Jane Elizabeth Floyd, born in Apalachicola, Florida, November 23rd, 1859, departed this life April 23rd, 1864. Age 4 years and 5 months. Huh? Certainly, I'm sorry. It's a short life. We have another infant or young child here. Our Willie, son of T.A. and L.J. Floyd, December 24th, 1887. Well, I'm not sure how old then he was, unless he passed away the day he was born. And we have, that's the three in the middle. There's a fourth and a fifth one out to the side. This says Elizabeth Leverman, and 1820 to 1902. Well, that looks like a newer modern day tombstone. I don't think it's been there since 1902, but I might be wrong. And this one over here looks more modern. Anna Jane Floyd, 1838 to 1921. I don't think that one has been there since 1921. That had to be put down later. Now this part's probably been here since 1921. The like little grave slab to keep anyone from grave robbing, I guess. I don't know if you see that or not. I might be, I don't think I'm magnified at all. Let's do the magnification on the tombstone here. We're back to 1. That's magnified. Let's go back to 1. Huh. I might have been magnified and just didn't know it. If so, I'm sorry. You probably missed a lot of this. I'll just recap what I went over so you can see it if it was not coming in clearly or the magnification caused me to miss anything. All right. That's the Floyd family plot. And now we're gonna go back here. I guess I'll go all the way around here. Now this one has a little neat. Can you see it? It's painted. I don't know if it's painted or it was nickel or silver that has turned tarnished green. Probably nickel. Mrs. Lon Allen. Lonallen. That's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that before. You can see the outline of the little cement family plot that they have here. Mrs. Lon Allen. I'm sure Lon was her husband's name, but I might be wrong. All right, let's see if we got any more words. Park cake mustard. All right, the ghost of spirits that chose those words. I imagine your last name is Park, so it's either Mr. or Mrs. Park. And this is what you liked about Apalachicola was the cake and the mustard. I wouldn't think mustard would be something that you would like. Now, what did you like to put mustard? What food did you put this mustard on? Well, oh, there we go. Yeah, I felt something touch my neck, and that's what it is. So it's blowing in the wind. So always turn around when you think something touched you, and there might be a, down-to-earth explanation from the environment. This Spanish moss is just hanging down low. I didn't even see it when I came in. I was looking down low, And of course I was looking over here at this. It almost looks like the grave type covering for adult, but it's got a grave cradle for a infant with a thicker type foot area, two side cradles, a base, and then a tombstone with like a dove on top. Let's zero in. And it says Mary E. Allen, born July 22nd, 1900, passed away September 23rd, 1905. Gone, but not forgotten. That's a really beautiful tombstone with a dove or a bird on top and a flower blooming with some leaves there. So that was about a 5-year-old. So sorry. Hey, we have Lon Allen, 1865 to 1911. Then on this side we have Philomena Allen. I've never heard of that name before. And born 1876 and passed away 1946. Those are probably from the time period. They have enough wear and tear on them. This one is kind of slanted for 46, and this one was flat from what, 1911? Now it could be, once they're clean, they might look similar to that one there or that one over there in the far corner of the Floyd family plot. That's interesting. All right. That's really cool. I like that. This is the type of stuff, it's like unique history. If I was a ghost or spirit, I'd come back to see something this cool. The little, I guess you could call it the family crescent for Mrs. Lon Allen. Okay, let's make our way over here. This looks like a little cross. It says maybe 11 years. John I'm not sure. Waldler. Down below looks like Elizabeth B.R. Brown, probably B-R-O-W-N. So that's a unique tombstone. Let's look at the back to see if there's anything on the back that is different or unique. No, it's not. It's just plain. It's got the not just a flat square top. I kind of like that. Oh, check out this tree here. Now, this is one spruce or cedar tree. I guess it's a cedar tree. It's got some age on it. This has probably been here since the 1800s sometime. I think the graveyard was started around 1830. So that's one big tree. That's a beautiful tree. I'll stand back and let you get a better look at it. So if you get a chance to come on vacation to Apalachicola, just go ahead and get your reservation so you know what your cost is going to be, because it is rather expensive. But come here and enjoy the fellowship with the ghost spirits, and as long as you're respectful to them, they'll show you the same in kind. Okay, we got dash DASH computer COMPUTER and scratch SCRATCH. I don't know how many words I missed, but I didn't hear them. If you heard any words, let me know. I'll see it in the log, but that'll be long after I've finished the paranormal session today. Dash. Dash usually means, you know, like they used to call it the 40-yard dash or whatever when I was in middle school, and they meant you were supposed to sprint the whole way. So something's either telling me that they're sprinting towards me or sprinting away from me, or they want me to sprint towards them or away from them. I don't know which one. Are they talking about dash to the computer? I do use the computer. And scratch. Well, the scratch is what got my attention. I heard that. So maybe the scratch was just, let's get his attention. So if we say something, you know, little kind of provocative, he'll pay attention. But I did hear that word scratch. That's why I looked. So anyway, I just let everyone know that it's a peaceful place. I always feel comfortable when I come here. And I hope that people will come visit. It's worth it to come to the graveyard. Have a couple hours to spend, you know, like come here, go eat lunch, and then come back and spend a couple more hours. When your legs aren't tired and you're not out in the hot sun too long, you can really enjoy the history. And there's a lot of history here that should be preserved. And I think by doing that, you're also preserving the ghosts of spirits to want to stay around and, you know, be like guardian angels to you and I and anyone else that might need it at the time. I think any ghost or spirit with positive energy is your potential guardian angel. And hey, in this world, we need as many guardian angels as we can get. It might sound corny to some of you, but I have faith in it. You know, your life experiences, if they're positive, will probably lead you in that direction, I hope. All right, let's work our way back to the tree. The sun is starting to come out, so I don't want to cam too far over that way. It'll blind you with the brightness. All right, let's go up here. Now, we're probably to the, I guess, southeast corner, what I would call it, of the Chestnut Street Cemetery. You can see this one had a tree in the middle of the family plot. You can see they got the cement siding. And this is Charlotte Wall Maddox, or Maddox, I'm sorry, Charlotte Wall Maddox. 1859 to 1900. And over here we got two more tombstones. I don't know if the one has any writing on it. This is Sarah Pearson Maddox, I'm sorry. And March 15th, 1844 to June 18th, 1901. I'll keep an eye on my Ovilus. All right. This, it's hard to read that one. I'm not going to strain my eyes, especially under this type of light. Yeah, it is cloudy. I'll give you a look at the partly cloudy. There's some sun peeking out over here. Okay, we have Daniel Bender, Durham Artillery. Alright, I'll show you the fence over here. And this is the outer boundary of the fence that goes around the entire graveyard. Let's make our way over here to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 great covers, so no one's going to steal their bodies. George Long, 18, because it looks like 56 to maybe 1912. Mary Ann Long, 1862 to 1891. No tombstones on these, just the cover. And this one, it's kind of got a unique cover, and it's not precise like those four. It's kind of longer and chipped. Oh, there's one here too. You can hardly see it. It's pretty much covered with the grass coverings and grass. Now this one says, in loving memory, Charles A. Gosh, is that Dorsey? D-O-R-S-Y? March 8th, 1880 to November 6th, 1923. Interesting. I got another word. When I said interesting, more than another word. It's like we got rent, R-E-N-T. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear swim, S-I-M. S-W-I-M. I think I heard as. So let me take a look at this. Rent, swim, as. I don't know if those words have any connection to. When you were living here, what was my 3 questions? Your name. Did you like Apalachicola? If so, what'd you like about it? Well, maybe they like to rent. They like to rent here in Apalachicola. Maybe the price was right. Swim and as. Maybe like to swim in the river or the bodies of water around here. Gulf of Mexico, the bay. So, that could be answering the questions. That 1 or 2 of them. I don't think that would be anyone's name. Well, this is a neat little tombstone here. Check that out. This is Hickey Marie, born December 9th, 1867, died October 30th, 1907. That's pretty cool. Now you can see it's on like a brick base. Then it's got a decorative base. Then it's got another base with the information. Then it looks like a smaller base with just hickory on it. Then another base. This is like an ovilus, and then with a pointy top on it, which looks like a different section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sections. Well, that's pretty cool. It's just, I know I probably miss a lot when I'm doing this, but I try to zero in on the things that are so unique that they capture the attention and want people to come here. If people come in here and they're visiting, that's going to motivate, the locals to try very hard to preserve the graveyard. So I like it to become a tourist attraction, something to respect and, walk outside of the family plot unless you're really trying to get a close-up, that you can't get otherwise with your video camera. But this one is loving memory, Mary Isabel. Gosh, looks like, I'm not sure. Martin, maybe? February. 1888. I didn't see a number, did I? 13. February 13th, 1888 to, gosh, it's either abbreviation for February or it's July spelled wrong. Looks like Feby 9th. Gosh, it looks like 1880. That must be 1980. 1888. You know, it looks like 19. It's hard to tell on that one. Or maybe it's 1888. Could be 1888 to 1888, which would be less than a year. And there's another one here. I'm just going to let you read it at home because I'm having a hard time reading it. Looks like Charles Frederick, maybe Marx. And then this one is very hard to read too. Looks like Willis at the very end, Willis. So if you can read it at home, leave me a comment, let me know. Now this is another family plot that had a tree in the middle of it. You can see the boundary here. Yeah, there was another little primitive tombstone that I missed. I wanted to actually show you that. That does not look like a tree. I think that is part of a tombstone here. Yeah. That's not a tree. That's a tombstone looking like a tree. But I want to zero in on this because this is pretty cool. A tombstone looking like a tree. So I'm going to walk through the family plot for this, so no disrespect to you all. That's pretty cool. Well, I only have 30 minutes and I got to try to use my time wisely, so that's very hard to read. Looks like the last name is Hobart, Hobart. That's kind of unique because it's got the decorative trim covering for the whole grave, so there's no grave robbers. A little headstone, and then the logging, and it's at Worldwide Logging Association. Now these are just two that are kind of outlined. This here has a covering, and also let's walk up here real fast and see Peter W. Comforter, June 5th, 1868 to July 7th, 1971. That's rather new. And this is Mary Elizabeth, another child that didn't live a little less than a year. Well, sorry for your loss. Let's go over here and look at this one primitive tombstone. We're gonna crisscross back across the tree I showed you earlier. One that I think is probably over 200 years old. Now this primitive tombstone, they got it lined off in pink. I think we got another word. I couldn't tell what it was, but let me look. Well, I probably missed a few. F-A-R, far, garden, heavy. Aggression. Okay.
Band.
Something about far. You like the gardens here in Apalachicola?
Percent.
Oh gosh, I can't really see them. Let me look. Band, Lisa, percent. So Lisa liked the band here in Apalachicola. I think so. She's right next to band. And what was after Lisa? Oh man. It was percent. What do you dislike about percent? Band, Lisa, percent. That might be three different people choosing
Judge.
three different words. Judge. Well, hopefully you were judged
Right.
truthfully.
Cube. Period.
Cube. Period.
Drive.